Hi, I'm Kelly Khumalo. You are watching In Her Voice right here on BET, and I'll be telling you my story in my voice. The earliest song that I remember from way back then that somehow just takes me back to my childhood would be It's Too Late by Dolly Parton. And I remember us as kids driving with my father, and they would be playing the song in the background. They would play the song literally so many times to a point where even as kids, we still remember that. I mean, I have it at the back of my mind. Every time I think of way back then, that song just pops out. It's too late to say you love me, but it's too late. I can't go forward, I can't go on, I can't try and be Dolly, no. I've always known that I have the gift, and I've always known that I wanted to be on big stages one day. And when that moment presented itself, I remember it was around 10-ish in the morning, and my song was playing on VIMN for the first time. And I could not believe, you know when you've recorded a song and yet you don't know how far this whole process will take you as an individual. And one day, boom, the song is on radio and people are phoning you, your family members, your friends are like, your song is on radio. It just hit me that now I'm no longer that girl who's just trying to get there. I've been given the platform. People are falling in love with this particular song that is mine, and things started moving. And I think my biggest fear then was, what do I do now? Because nobody teaches you how to handle fame. Nobody teaches you how to carry yourself within the space of the music industry. And now a whole lot of things. I'm on TV and I'm on stage performing. I think my first performance was on at F&B Stadium. Ajax and Chiefs were playing. It was a huge game. And for me, as much as that opportunity was big, it felt like I was thrown in a deep end because it was way too early for me. So I had to grow up quite fast in the industry. And I feel like I might have missed some of the baby steps that I should have taken then. And somehow it caught up with me.
I can't help but wonder how such a beautiful face go through so much and still smile. Temba wubulale, tembo ya pilisa, uguba wa wubulala, gabe gate safa. Temba wubulale, tembo ya pilisa, uguba wa wubulala, gabe gate safa. Ngiphelelwa ngamandla, ngiphelelwa ngumoya, izathu sokuphila sikho. I'm shattered to the core. I look around, nothing makes sense, nothing feels right. ngabe kade safa themba ubulala ithemba uyaphilisa ukuba wawubulala ngabe kade safa themba ubulala ithemba uyaphilisa ukuba wawubulala ngabe kade safa themba ubulala ithemba uyaphilisa ukuba wawubulala ngabe kade safa ukuba wawubulala ngabe kade safa ngabe kade safa ngabe kade safa ngabe kade safa.
The people that were around me during the early days of me being in the industry was obviously the record company that signed me, which was an independent record label owned by Sarah and Bonsai at the time. And I also had friends who had just broken into the industry. Elle was one of them. And we had Usizwe. Sizwe was Pastor Mboro in those days. And we were all in a group called The Company. So we used to sing at corporate gigs. And the biggest thing with us, we wanted to succeed. And we even had a get-together every Tuesday that we used to call Focus on Success. So every Tuesday we'll get together, motivate one another, teach each other stuff, how to handle money, how to handle fame, how to market ourselves and make ourselves visible in the music industry. And I must say that I don't think I'd know what I know now. I'd be the woman that I am now had it not been for those people who held my hand through this journey of being in the industry. They helped me navigate my way to being the person that I am today. One person that I would like to not even give a shout out, honor. I'd love to honor Usis Kosi from Spruitview. She lives in Spruitview. I just hope that she's watching. She motivated me from a very tender age, from the age of 7. And I remember her asking me to lead a song on Sunday in church. And she said to me, Ntantlo, you are going to have to sing this song. And I was like, Sis Kosi, I'm too young. I won't remember the words. And she said to me, you're going to have to come to my house. I will vocal train you and I will teach you the words. And by the time Sunday comes, you'll be able to sing the song. And since then, I didn't look back. I'd like to believe that I'm one of the powerful vocalists to be alive. And it's all thanks to her. I would not say that I have the craziest life. I'd say I have the most interesting life. That's how I see it. And my life has been a roller coaster. It's been very interesting. In the beginning, I used to think, okay, God has it in for me somewhere. Why things keep happening to me? But I've learned that it had to happen. Things had to happen to me for me to be the woman that I am. I don't think I'd be as humbled. I don't think I'd be as considerate. And I don't think I'd be as happy to be alive as I am right now if it had not been for those struggles and the ups and downs. You know, I believe that they helped shape the woman that I am. Was it easy? No, it wasn't, but it was worth it. I remember at some point, I remember my first bad publicity. It was in 2006, Kelly Khumalo on Pornside. And there I was shopping on the Sunday, minding my own business, and I had fans. And this one particular person that worked at Wimpy and walked up to me and said, "Did you see this?" The shock of my life. And I did not want to leave the house. I did not want to do anything because it felt like, yeah, these people are trashing me, not knowing that it is part of the puzzle, and not knowing that it's part of shaping me to be the person that I am. So, looking back, I don't regret anything. Any mistakes, I don't regret. I don't regret any wrong moves, because I am who I am now because of that. What gives me strength on a daily basis is my spirituality. And it's my relationship with God. It's my faith in God. I mean, a lot of people don't know this about me because you get to know what you read through the media. But one thing that people don't know is that I'm a woman of God, who's very proud of being a woman of God, and who's very proud of having such a strong relationship with God. And I don't think I would have come out victorious in anything that I've been through in my life if it wasn't for my spirituality and my strong roots in Christ.
Bathi sebewenzile konke bengikhuluma kabi bethi bayangqiba kanti abazi ukuthi ngiyimbewu yomdala othale konke asoze angilahla asoze angishiye uzohlala nami Jehovah uhlale nami Hlehlele muva sitha Hey uJehova vumile Izulu liyavuleka Ziyehla ibusiso Isitha sinqotshiwe uJehova ngeke ngilahle asoze angishiya uzohlala nami uJehova Sekugumi hlala nami I can't do it without you, Lord. Stay with me. Hlala nami, Jehovah. Oh Lord,
Listen, it's been a long minute, I've been walking a hard mile, but I turn back now, I might turn into a salt pile. So I keep forward, keep reaching abroad, keep reading the sword, and keep believing in God. But God, my feet are exhausted, even breathing is hard. Losing sleep, losing consciousness, I eat, I feel nauseous, yet I don't seek to conform, cause I've been peeping a problem. Y'all believe you alive, but you're walking into your confidence. All your leaders are pausing, you need to speak to the source. You need to put your hands together, have 6 in the morning. And my apologies and preaching's how I'm coming across. But when I come to the cross, I find my problems are solved. Funny, I spent a couple G's on this Jesus piece, but geez, I cannot believe that it don't speak to me. It ain't a feat I can't defeat if he's in league with me. I need someone to believe. Kelly, sing with me, please.
Never
been on my hands and knees for weeks and weeks, and I beg and I plead, God, please ease the tears.
You said in your word, you'll never leave me nor forsake me. Jehovah,
What was I going through at that particular time? First of all, I've never seen a gun ever in my life. And second of all, I've never had to experience being robbed at the gunpoint. And thirdly, I've never seen someone being shot in front of me. So imagine what I was going through. I have children in my house and I have my family in my house and there's these intruders in the house. At some point, I forgot my children. That's what happened to me at that point. And when I came back to my senses, I remember that actually I have children in the house. And I wanted to protect my children. At the same time, I wanted to protect myself. So it was just a whole lot of things happening at once and very confusing. And I felt so powerless because I'm always that person who wants to protect. I'm always that person who wants to be there for the people who need me. But at that particular time, I just had to be there for myself. I'm never guilty of anything that I'm not responsible for. I know enough to know that. And as much as I would have wanted to do something, I am not God. I'm a human being. These things happen to most of us. And I have no guilt whatsoever. Whatever happened, happened because it had to happen. If it did not happen to me, who else, you know? So I look back now and I'm like, oh, Father, I wish I could have done something, but hey, I am not you. I don't believe that people have changed on me. The people that were nasty to me were people that were not my people in the first place. And the people that are for me, people that were for me, and the people that are still for me have never left. And I remember during the turmoil that I was going through at that particular time, I still had a lot of people who were rooting for me. I still had a lot of people who were praying for me. I still had a lot of people who said, we are not going to stop giving you work based on what people are saying. We are not going to stop supporting you based on whatever people are saying about you. We will only stop when you give us a reason to. And so far, you have not. And those were people. My people. I would like to honor everyone, everybody that has been part of my journey and everyone who's supported me, everyone who's been with me through thick and thin. And this song, Uthando, is for you.
emadodeni sithanda senhliziyo yami wangenza umuntu namhlanje awuyelele ngibiza umakoti namhlanje awusiyami awuyelele baba senze ngathola uthando awuwe baba kwenyana lathi inkomo awuwe baba senze ngathola uthando awuwe baba kwenyana lathi inkomo awuwe baba awuyeyeni ngathola umendo namhlanje bajabula bakithi namhlanje awuyeyeni ngathola umendo namhlanje bajabula bakithi namhlanje senze ngathola uthando awuwe baba kwenyana lathi inkomo awuwe baba senze ngathola uthando awuwe baba kwenyana lathi inkomo awuwe baba senze ngathola uthando awuwe baba kwenyana lathi inkomo awuwe baba senze ngathola uthando awuwe baba kwenyana lathi inkomo awuwe baba senze ngathola uthando kwenyana lathi inkomo senze ngathola uthando kwenyana lathi inkomo.
Asini was written in 2014, April. In fact, it wasn't even written, it's a redone song. The song was first released by Omam Yvonne Chaka Chaka, and Chico produced it. And then later on, Chico was like, I would like you to redo the song. And I was very happy when I heard the song. And I asked him what the song was about, and he told me that the song is about a woman who's accused of killing her husband. I immediately jumped onto the song because we've had a similar situation within my family where my uncle passed away and my auntie was the one to be blamed. And still to date, I don't understand why a woman who loved her husband so much would be the #1 suspect in killing her husband. But anyway, that's just people. So, and the song was released in August. The incident happened in October. 3 months later, I don't know how you are able to just connect the dots and just make it seem like, yeah, she knew. I knew nothing. You know, I was just merely standing in for those women who are voiceless, those women who go through people pointing fingers and accusing them of something that they know about instead of supporting and just really being there for them when they are going through the most. And this song, this song is for all women out there who are going through the most. Women who've been dragged through the mud for no reason. Women who've had fingers pointed at them for no reason. This song, Asini, is for you. Dansa Comigo is in Portuguese. It means dance with me. And it's a song that's on my upcoming album, Unleashed, written by Mondli Ngobo and produced by Mondli Ngobo and obviously sang by me. And when we put the song together, we just wanted an easygoing song that celebrates the beauty of love, the beauty of wanting to be in a relationship, and the beauty of being recognized as a woman, you know? And it's just an easygoing song. There's nothing to it, and easygoing and yet sexy, I'd like to believe. So we want everybody to feel very sexy, beautiful, and loved and appreciated when dancing to the song.
Tell me, baby, what's your name? Like the way you look at me as you dance for me. beauty defines my aura. You're good to me like Cadola. Here I am, use me, oh. Your beauty defines my aura. You're good to me like Cadola. Here I am, use me, oh. Would you dance with me again? Dance Comigo. Would you dance with me forever? Oh, oh, oh. Would you dance with me again? Dance Comigo. Would you dance with me forever? Oh, oh, oh. Don't mean to be forward, no, no. But you make me go loco. Da, da, da. You looked into my eyes like you know me. You made me realize I'm lonely, lonely. Your beauty defines my aura. You're good to me like Cadola. Here I am, use me, baby. Your beauty defines my aura. You're good to me like Cadola. Here I am, use me, oh. Would you dance with me again? Would you dance with me again? Would you dance with me forever? Oh, 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 oh. Would you dance with me again? Baby, baby, baby. Would you dance with me forever? Forever, forever, baby. Baby. Forever, baby. Baby. Forever, baby. Would you dance with me again? Dance Comigo. Would you dance with me forever? Oh, oh, oh. Would you dance with me again? Dance Comigo. Would you dance with me forever? Oh, oh, oh. Would you dance with me again? Dance Comigo. Would you dance with me forever? Oh, oh, oh. Would you dance with me again? Dance Comigo. Would you dance with me forever? Oh, oh, oh.
It's been wonderful. Thank you so much for watching In Her Voice right here on BET with me, Kelly Khumalo, in my voice.